We are with my old friend, colleague, and Hall of Famer Steve Flink. Immediately after, Jannik Sinner won his quarterfinals match versus Daniil Medvedev. He won it 6-2, 1-6, 6-1, 6-4, and he is the first Italian to qualify for all the semifinals of all the four majors. And never an Italian had done so well. Only Berrettini was 3 times in a semifinal. He never did in Roland Garros.
Yes, Ubaldo, I think it's inevitable that Jannik Sinner will win all of the Grand Slam events, never mind reach the semifinals. He's won Australia. He's looking like the favorite, strong favorite now to win the U.S. Open. Eventually, he will get the French Open. He will get Wimbledon. I'm convinced we have a career Grand Slam coming his way.
Well, I hope you're right. As an Italian, of course, I would be very proud of it. I must say that tonight, the semifinal wasn't, the quarter of final wasn't that great. I mean, at least the first 3 sets were very much one-sided. Sinner won the first one 6-2. Medvedev did the opposite. He won the second set 6-1. Sinner again won, easy 6-1 the third. I mean, the only
and
good
finally,
set was
yes,
the fourth.
Yeah, finally the fourth, exactly. They stayed on serve. Then Medvedev had a chance, couple of break points in the 6th game that would have put him up 4-2. He didn't get them. Sinner fended him off. And then in the next game, Sinner broke Medvedev. Medvedev saved a match point at 3-5, but Sinner served it out to conclude the match with a forehand winner. So yes, only the 4th set did they play, both seemed to play well at the same time. That was not true in the first 3 sets.
Yeah, the rhythm with which they were playing was always almost unbelievable. But at the end, there were some unforced errors. So if you just look at the stats, you would say, oh, it was an horrible match because there are many more unforced errors than winners.
No, you're right. The quality of those points, and we were talking about this during the match, it's true. People forget what the quality of the point is like until the unforced error is made at the end of what could be a 24-stroke exchange.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. And now, so Jannik Sinner has to play Jack Draper, the British guy who won quite easily against De Minaur, and he hasn't lost a set in the whole tournament.
Yeah, that's remarkable. The left-hander has come from Great Britain, is coming on strong at the age of 22, his first major semifinal. I don't think he's going to be able to stop Sinner. He has that great slice serve wide in the ad court that all lefties seem to possess.
Yeah.
That could give Sinner trouble at times, but overall I think Sinner will return too well, and he's definitely better from the backcourt than Draper is. So I think that although Draper has not lost a set so far, he's going to lose 3 sets in his next match.
Well, I don't know about that, but I mean, I know that Draper had won the only match, the only head-to-head, but it was 3 years ago at Queens in second round, so on grass, completely
right.
different.
Exactly, he beat Alcaraz on grass this year at Queens, so yeah, I don't put much stock in that. And right now, where you can see, also I think he'd be a bit nervous playing in his first major semifinal. Sinner will be much more self-assured, and I think he'll be more consistent than he was tonight. I think Sinner in either 3 or 4 over Draper.
Okay, I think also that Sinner will win, but of course the Italians are very superstitious, so they don't say it.
Yes, I knew that was why. I knew that's why you were holding back. I get it.
Anyway, what about the All-American semifinal? It's the first one since 2004, Ginepri and Agassi, and then the Americans didn't have much success in the slams. I mean, Roddick was the last one who won it in the 2003.
Yes, yes.
And the last one who played a final also, no?
Yeah, he was in the final here against Federer in 2006.
Yeah,
you're right. It's been a long time. Obviously, we're guaranteed that either Taylor Fritz or Francis Tiafoe is going to be in the final. We talked a bit about it yesterday. I have to believe that based on the convincing career record, only losing to Tiafoe once, Fritz is the favorite in that match to reach the final. They're good friends, but Fritz, because of the strong head-to-head advantage, I have to favor him.
And probably Sinner would prefer to play Fritz
yes,
eventually. than Tiafoe, because Tiafoe is a sort of crazy player. I mean, with the excitement that the people can give it to him, well, could be a tougher opponent. Maybe.
Yeah, it could be a more highly charged atmosphere the day of the final. So I think from Sinner's standpoint, assuming it's him in the final, he definitely would rather play Fritz. It'll be more straightforward. The crowd will be with Fritz entirely, but Fritz doesn't play to the crowd the same way Tiafoe does.
Okay, and then we just have to mention that Pegula beat Iga Swiatek, so I mean the Americans are doing really, really well. They have also Navarro in the semifinals, and it's great for American tennis.
Yes, and Navarro and Pegula, first time ever in the semifinals of a major for both. It's a wonderful achievement for both.
Well, thanks a lot to Steve Flink, my friend, colleague, and Hall of Famer, and see you tomorrow.